good?
I think so. Good enough.
Like it. Yeah, okay, that's a little better.
Okay.
Like you can see my eyes now.
I know, not black holes.
Okay, so what's up everybody? This is our first ever vlog. We're gonna try this. Hopefully it works. I don't know how well it's gonna work. Clearly, this is our first time. I mean, we're both like,
hi.
Freeze. So we're making these vlogs to kind of show our friends and family what we're up to and what we're gonna be doing, because we've got a lot coming up, I think.
Yep.
And this is kind of
an exciting time.
Yeah, well, not right now, but it will be.
Yeah.
Right now it's just school, because we're both in college.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Wayne State, a little state college in northeast Nebraska. She goes...
I go to UNL, so University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I'm a sophomore there, he's a junior here. Wayne is where we both grew up.
Mm-hmm.
We started dating in high school, so it's been approaching 3.5 years now.
What was the stutter for?
It's been a long time.
Is it painful for you?
Yeah. You know, just kidding. I'm kidding. But what was I gonna say? Okay, tell us a little bit about your day today. Like, you work where?
Oh, like what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've had 2 jobs now. One was at a grocery store, which now I work at a high school.
Our high school.
At our high school, yeah.
Our old high school. At
our old high school. I'm a janitor, which is not bad. It's fun. It's good work. I've had to mess with the chair, I'm sorry. You're gonna notice me do that a lot. I fidget.
What is your major?
I'm a business major. I had to think about it because I've changed a lot.
And hoping to graduate next December?
No. Well, oh yeah, next December. I'm thinking 2 Decembers from now.
2019.
Yeah.
December of 2019. Yeah.
Because it took me a while to get my major, so.
Yeah. So now I'll talk about.
Oh, you. Should I ask you now? Hold on. I'll ask you now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So what are you going to college for, Sylvia?
So I'm majoring in elementary and early childhood education at UNL. So it's kind of a double major within one major. And so I eventually have to student teach twice. I'll have to student teach for early childhood in Lincoln.
You know what I just realized?
And then what?
You're still in the center of the frame and I'm like hanging off this.
Here, I can scoot this way.
Like this is, sure, that works a little better now.
Anyway, student teach once in Lincoln at their early childhood center, and then for elementary, wherever life takes me. We're both in marching band. That's an important thing. We both do marching bands at our college.
Mine's a way bigger deal.
Yeah, it's awesome. Clarinet, trumpet.
Yeah.
Clarinet.
Obviously, Nebraska. She's a Nebraska fan.
Oh.
I am a huge Iowa fan, so that'll be something we'll probably talk about more than once.
It causes some clashes occasionally between the two of us. I get very defensive, even though I don't know much about sports at all. I'm very loyal to my school. It happens, I think, a lot. It has a lot to do with being in a band.
I've lived here my whole life, so
in a Nebraska fan central, pretty much.
Well, I mean, the whole state is Nebraska fan
that's
central.
True. But
so I've
minority. If you hear the shuffling off the side of the camera, that would be Austin's hedgehog Peach doing her thing.
She's eating and drinking and spazzing out. You'll hear a clunk, 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 and maybe we'll take her water away from her for a little bit so she's not loud.
Yeah, she's something else.
So what are your plans for the future, Sylvia?
My plans for the future.
This is super formal and very uncomfortable.
I think, well, I mean, basically become a teacher. I don't know whether I want to be preschool or elementary. I kind of did my major, so I had both options open.
Yeah, unlike me, she's known what she wanted to do forever.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. So what are your plans?
I don't know. Work in a business.
Oh, that sounds good. Kind of our reason for behind doing this.
Is we're going to Disney World. And a lot of you who do know us probably already knew that, so it's not going to be a shocker to you guys.
We're going to Disney World, one of those videos. I'll tell the story.
Okay. She's better at storytelling.
I might miss details though, so jump in.
Oh, you know I will.
Yeah, so pretty much...
Oh, you're wrong.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So pretty much, we started dating when I was a junior, and it did not take us long to realize that we were both Disney freaks. We both really love...
Freaks is an understatement.
Yeah.
Me more than you, probably. I mean,
well, okay, growing up, the only vacations my family took were to Disney World. I mean, since the first time I went, I was 8, and then it was about every 2 years since then. And
spoiled.
Yeah, well.
We only went to Disney World every year.
And his family went to Disney World a few times?
Twice. We've been twice, but we've also been to Disneyland a couple times. Got that on you.
Yep. And so it didn't take us long. What I was saying is it didn't take us long to realize we both really loved Disney and Disney World and Disney movies and all things. All things Disney.
Well, they're both Disney.
Yeah.
Is it even focused? Probably not.
Anyway.
Continue, sorry.
So I think it was about maybe a little over half of a year into us dating, we decided, and this was kind of, I don't know, both of us kind of assumed that our relationship was going to last a long time. Kind of, I don't know.
As people vomit, bleh,
I know,
everyone that's watching this is like, oh, jeez. We're going for it, aren't we? We're just going to be all lovey-dovey right on the...
Well, so what I'm trying to say, what has taken me a long time to say, to get out of my mouth, is that we started planning a far off in the future trip to Disney World together, just the two of us.
And I had actually started saving change, like probably since we started dating. Maybe like a half a year after I saved my quarters for the purpose of saving up for Disney. And to those of you who know how much Disney costs, quarters were it was gonna take probably 5 truckloads of quarters to get
That's
us
kind
there.
of what we decided to do though, was just start saving our change. Like when I would go to a store and pay with cash, and even if I had the exact...
That'd be Peach.
Okay, so even if I had the exact change, I wouldn't pay with it. I would save it and put it in a jar. He got me like this Mickey and Minnie cookie jar that I saved all my change in. And we just didn't spend change. And he started saving at the end of the month whatever dollar bills he'd have in his wallet he'd put aside for Disney World. And we had a couple things where we house sat once, and instead of splitting the money, we just put that check into our Disney World fund. So found different ways here and there to save money. Anyway, so we had this huge plan, but it was
set for May of next year. Was our target goal.
And I didn't even know if we were gonna make that.
Yeah, it was gonna be hard.
Yeah, it was gonna be hard. So
it's hard for people working part-time jobs.
Do you want to take the story from here? Because now this is kind of your part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I give the background, the good.
So then I ended up, I think it was January of last year. For some reason, I decided that I was going to try to save to accelerate the trip to this year, to May of 2018. And I talked to my mom, and we sat and we talked how I was going to get this to happen. And I actually had bought her Christmas present a year in advance, the day of Christmas the year before, which was a little, I don't know if Magic Band, which is Disney's thing you put on your wrist, and it's your room key and your park ticket, and it's a digital debit card essentially. And I had bought It's a Small World version of it because that's her favorite ride.
My favorite ride.
And I wanted to give that to her because I thought it was cool. It was limited edition. That grew into an obsession of like, I bought all of the limited edition ones. So we've got a whole bunch of Disney rides because I'm a Disney freak and I want them all. And so then I started saving and I ended up taking a second job over the summer to try to save.
Which I knew you were doing that. I just didn't know.
She knew I was taking a second job. She didn't know what for. I told her it was for paying for school, which it also was.
Yep.
I managed to save up enough by November to have, well, not all of it. I'm not paying for it solely, but I paid for...
Yeah, more than I contributed, basically. Yeah. And so then...
So then for Christmas, I gave her the card
okay,
that
so
said...
here's what happened.
Okay, yep.
It was,
She's better than I am at telling stories.
Well, yeah. This part also. Because I don't know. Disney gifts have always been like, we've always given each other Disney stuff. So he had given me he gave me the magic band and it was, oh, this is awesome, but not cluing me in at all. Because it just was kind of our norm. Mm-hmm. Like, and he gave me the Cinderella Castle charm for my bracelet, which I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Bracelet, you can see it on...
If it'll focus. Probably
I don't think it'll focus. But basically, there's Disney charms on there. And this has been something that's been going on the whole time we've been dating. We're very sentimental people. Sentimental. Sorry if that's grossing you out, but... and so then...
Where are you going? You really sidetracked there.
Well, yeah.
I feel like we're going to do that a lot. I have to sidetrack a lot.
So, Christmas. I got the magic bands.
There we're back on
We
track.
were going back and forth with gifts and stuff because we each had a few for each other. And then he comes in with this big box and it was this great, when I opened it, balloons came out and then there was the sheet that said order confirmation and said the dates of our trip on it, and the video is kind of embarrassing to me because I just go, what? No. What? No. I do that a lot.
She cries a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
And his sister cries, but you can't see her. It was just in the back.
Oh, you just had to point that out to make sure you weren't the only one crying.
I was not the only one crying.
Take that, Kylie.
Kylie.
Now it's really awkward because we're like looking at her.
Kylie. Yeah. So it was this elaborate deal, and now we're going to Disney World in May, which is so exciting, and it's about 100 days away. And I have already gone off of the deep end.
And we'll have a whole nother video
about
dedicated to our trip. Like we'll probably do another video
about
sometime,
how we're kind of planning
and what our trip entails and our preview. And she's into packing, and
I am so excited. We're going for a whole week, and it's the first vacation that we've ever done
by ourselves.
So the only thing we've ever experienced close to this is last year we actually went to Disney World with
Disneyland.
Sorry, yeah, Disneyland.
Oh, you did. No.
I know. Okay, so we went to Disneyland with his parents and his sister.
And they were already there, so we ended up having to fly down to California by
ourselves.
ourselves.
A football game that I couldn't get out of performing at, and so we had to take a different flight than them, and so that was kind of a scary thing.
We got an Uber, and I was super proud of us.
Yeah, get our bags, get an Uber. That's the only thing, and that was barely anything compared to what we're
Los
doing
Angeles. We had to deal with Los Angeles stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm just, I've never done a vacation without parents being there. And on this trip, I'm basically going to have to be his mom because, he
Man, you
won't...
are bashing all over me this whole video.
He won't think about,
because I'm irresponsible and stuff.
I mean, if you were going to pick the responsible one between the two of us.
I was pretty responsible. I kept it a secret somehow.
Yeah, and his family kept it a secret. I'm not the easiest person to keep secrets from.
She claims she has a gift. I have a gift. I know all my presents, and I know when things happen. That was me moving my curly hair.
Anyway, I'm a little nervous for our trip, is what I'm trying to say. I know it'll be fine, but that's kind of why I've gone so overboard with planning already. Because I just don't want anything to surprise us.
I feel like this video is dragging on too long.
Okay.
We'll have more videos coming out, so it'll be fun. We'll just keep putting these out, hopefully, not regularly, but whenever we feel like it. And hopefully they'll be fun. If you want to watch them, you can. If you don't, why are you watching this far into this video? Because I don't know how this is going to turn out, but it'll be fun. So thanks, everybody.